Hey everybody, and welcome to TPG's World. It's the 19th of July 2018 and I am here to make another vlog. It's a hard vlog for me to make, but I'm going to talk about the sad part of it in just a second. But it was the last day of summer camp for the kids today, and it was mixed feelings. We had a little pizza party and all that kind of stuff. I really am going to miss these kids. It was a wonderful experience and a wonderful way to spend my summer. However, last night was not great. I was on the phone with Kevin last night, and Baby, which as you know is Waffles' mom, started going really crazy, and she was barking and barking ferociously, and I'm like, "Baby, quiet, be quiet." And so she'd sit down for a minute and she'd settle, and then I was laying in the dark, mind you. It was in the dark room, in my living room, just had all the lights out, chilling, talking to him on the phone, and then she started barking again, bark, 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 bark. She was just going insane. I was like, "Baby, be quiet." So Kevin and I start thinking maybe there's someone outside, something's going on. She did it the third time. I opened the door, I looked, I didn't see anything. I thought, well, no bobcats, no person. I didn't know what was going on. So finally, about the fourth time, she was in the kitchen and she was just, and I said, "Baby, go get in your cage." And when I did, I got up to go put her in her cage and check on her. And Big Mama was lying on the floor in the kitchen, and she was really struggling. She was struggling to breathe, and she was really fighting for breath and all this kind of stuff, and I could tell she was having another one of her episodes. So I jumped down on the floor with her, and I sat there for a little while, but this time it was a lot different than the other ones. Her breathing was really labored. She wasn't very responsive at first. I tried to stand her up. She wouldn't move. I tried to, get her resuscitated or whatever. The emergency vet wanted $700 to me to take her. And so I quickly said, I'm going to call Gabe. I'm going to get Gabe up because Big Mama really, really loves Gabe. So I got Gabe up, and when Gabe came in the room, he said, "Oh my God, I think this is the end for Big Mama." And so he sat there with her for a little while, and we talked to her, and didn't do any good, and she was still going. And so he went and sat in the kitchen, in the living room, and I laid on the kitchen floor with Big Mama, and I told her how much I loved her and how much she meant to me since a long time, and how she had really been a special dog that had saved my life in a really rough situation, and how much everybody loved Big Mama, and that I know she was tired, and all this stuff, and just to pull through it, and she's gonna be all right. I'm petting her and I'm loving her and all that kind of stuff. And so then a few minutes later, Gabe got down there with her, and he was telling her how much he loved her and how much he cared about her, and he was petting her and playing with her and stuff. And just all of a sudden, we decided to go get a shovel because we just thought, the end was near with Big Mama. And so he went to get the shovel, and I'm talking to her again. I'm just petting her and playing with her and loving her, and she's, her eyes are moving and she's breathing, but she's just not very responsive. So Gabe come back, and as soon as he gets the shovel, he walks in and he says something to her, and she pops up like, what? And we just freaked us both out. We were like, "Oh, Big Mama, Lord, she had another one of her seizures." So she laid there for a few minutes. She was really, really out of breath. She was really tired, really tired. And Gabe noticed that her back legs wouldn't really, she couldn't get herself up on her back legs, so he helped her up on her back legs, and she walked into the living room, and she, of course, sat there and laid there for a while. And I sat there with her, and I talked to her and petted her and loved her, and Gabe loved her, and he tickled her in her favorite spot, and she would kick her legs and things like that. So she laid there we stayed up for about another hour with her. It was really getting late. We both had to be to work at 7. But we didn't care. It was Big Mama, we were going to sit there with Big Mama as long as she needed us to. So right before, about that time, I was like, well, I'm going to go into bed, and I'm going to see. Well, she tried to struggle to get to bed, so Gabe lifted her up again, and he helped her walk. Once he lifted her up, she could walk. And he said, we might have to decide tomorrow, if her legs don't work, what we want to do about Big Mama. So she came into my room, and she grabbed she got her favorite pillow, and she laid on it, and she took her little monkey, and she put her monkey onto her, and she kind of laid down, and I got down with her, and I kissed her on her cheek, and I told her how much I loved her, and how much she meant to me, and how much she meant to all the babies, and all the dogs were there. Charlie, Charlie was licking her, because he always cleaned her. He was licking her, really ferociously, trying to lick her and everything. And the pit bull Akita that I have, she was howling and trying to pat her on the chest, and they were all just, this was all while they were in the living room. And then when she came in the bedroom, they all kind of parted their ways and just let her kind of rest. And so I was like, Big Mama, I told her, I said, Big Mama, I know you're tired. I wish you'd stay here with me, but if you can, I understand. I said, if you want to go be with DJ and Buttercup and Danny, which is my brother, and my mama, go ahead, Big Mama, I understand. I said, they'll be waiting for you at Rainbow Bridge, girl, but I hope you'll stay here with me for a little while. I said, just get some sleep, girl. And tomorrow when I get home, we'll take you to the doctor and see how you're feeling, and we'll get this taken care of. I kissed her on her cheek, told her I loved her, and I petted her. And I laid there for a long time, like another hour or so. And I just kept petting her, and I could feel her breathing. I could hear her breathing and hear her breathing. And finally, I guess I dozed off to sleep. So this morning when I woke up, the first thing I did when my alarm went off was I put my hand down. And I felt Big Mama. And she was cold as ice. Big Mama had passed away in her sleep. She died in exactly where she wanted to go. On the floor, where she always slept, in her spot, right next to me on the bed, where I could touch her. With her little monkey there and her pillow. She died peacefully in her sleep the way she wanted to go. So I just wanted to do this video and let everybody know, and nobody's been worried about Big Mama. But Big Mama's in a better place. She's up there with my mom and my brother and DJ and Buttercup. And I'm going to miss Big Mama. I was telling Gabe, there will never be another dog like Big Mama. I've had a lot of dogs in my life and I've lost a few. But Big Mama had a special place in everybody's heart. Big Mama didn't. Big Mama didn't mean a stranger. You couldn't help but love Big Mama. She was funny. She would make you love her. Like Gabe and her. Gabe was not a dog person, and Big Mama made sure that Gabe loved her. She would do things to aggravate the hell out of him until he finally agreed to love her. And they had such a unique and awesome friendship. And I know he's gonna miss her as bad as I do. It's already not the same without Big Mama. And so we buried her a little while ago. And so I just want to come here and tell you all about this video and let y'all know that Big Mama has passed on, and I'm going to really miss Big Mama with all my heart and soul. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for loving her and for praying for her and for the prayers. And I love you guys so much, and thank you so much to Debbie Davis, who called me today at work. And I told her, so there's another text that Big Mama had passed. Debbie Davis called me at work, and she cried with me. And then she talked to me on the way home from work and cried with me. I could never repay that for Debbie. Thank you so much, Debbie, for being there. Thank you to Joy, also. Joy Emily, who was there, who texted me and was talking to me today. Also, a special thanks to Kevin, because he was on the phone when it all happened. And he's been texting me all day too, so thank you for 3 of you guys for your support. I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Thank you so much. Rest in peace, Big Mama. I love you, girl. Peace out. Oh, and by the way, for those who don't know, Big Mama's real name was Heidi Lulin, but we always called her Big Mama. So, anyway, we love you, Big Mama. Bye, girl.